Hi YouTube. I'm so frustrated. These videos are hard to do with this netbook, but what I'm doing right now is I decided to take these gorgeous tomatoes that I got and go ahead and make some salsa. So I'm going to make some fresh salsa. I've got jalapenos, cilantro, and I'm actually putting these in the food processor, and that's already full, so I'll wait. And I just pulse it. Um, I cut them, rough chop them, and then put them in here. I don't think there's anything better than fresh salsa to go for a snack. I was, I actually really love this with dehydrated zucchini and yellow squash chips. I'll do them more lengthwise or bigger pieces and thicker, and so they do really well. I also do my salsa pretty much by sight, so I look at the color and all that, and then it's next is taste. So I really use all my senses in cooking. I don't really measure a lot. If I'm doing an exact recipe, absolutely I'm going to measure, but for the most part, I like to do it by sight, feel, smell, taste. I just use my senses. God gave me those for a reason. So today, after I get this salsa made and I get all the animals fed, get a shower and everything, I'm going to go to Costco, and I'm actually going to take a little camera that I bought back. I did not care for it. I'm going to take that back and get a different one. And I'm going to get to spend some time with my daughter and hopefully pass on some of this tradition with her. Here we go. Let's whirl it up. Sure beats the heck out of chopping all those up. Okay, so this is making a lot. I'm probably, I don't know how many pounds of tomatoes, but I think I had like 16 of these big things. And so it's going to make a lot of salsa. I may be canning that. I am going to take some to work because I haven't done that yet. And there's a lot of people there, so we'll. The cores of these tomatoes, I save those out. My chickens absolutely adore them. So they will get that with their breakfast treat. And I try not to waste anything if I can. Even when we are hunting, we when you hunt deer or elk or any of the antelope, you have to age the meat, just like the meat that we get. Beef has been aged. The longer it's aged, the more intense the flavor. So when you go to a steakhouse, and you have an aged steak, they've let that meat really just sit there and age. And what happens is the air that's circulating around the meat, the outside dries up. And we cut that all off, obviously. You don't want to eat that. You cut that all off, and then you have your beautiful piece of meat inside. And we do all our own processing. So I cut that off, and I was like, oh my gosh, it's such a waste. And it dawned on me that the dogs don't care if that meat's been dried. So we package all of that up and put it in the freezer. And once a week, I bring that out and I'll cook up a package of the elk or deer or whatever it is, scraps, and I just cook it up in water with some brown rice, and sometimes I'll throw in some carrots and peas and stuff. But they have a spoonful of that over their dog food. Pretty spoiled. I don't know what they're going to do if we ever run out of that stuff. And I'm just going to make sure this doesn't go off. Oh, and it did anyway. Hello. So anyway, back at this. Let me check and see how the video's doing so we don't lose everything, just in case. All right, and I'm going to stop you right here. I'll be back in a minute.